Welcome guys. In this video, I will give you 20 amazing tips and tricks that you need to know as a PUBG player. Starting with the most requested question, how to handle the panic situation. Well, the best way to handle the panic situation is by getting used to it. What I mean is if you put yourself in panic situations, then you will know exactly what to do and how to handle that situation. The best way to learn how to handle panic situations is by dropping in bootcamp's main building. I would highly recommend playing solo versus squads, but it's totally up to you. And once you land in the main building, try to get some kills. Don't be afraid to fight. If you're afraid or scared to fight, then you're at a massive disadvantage. The best way to learn this game is by putting yourself in danger. And as I always say, stop worrying about your rank and KD. Rank means nothing. It's a variable for the matchmaking system to properly place you in a match where you and your enemies are at the same skill level. If you die, you die. You can always start a new match and drop at bootcamp again and again until you kill everyone in the bootcamp. If you decided to land in bootcamp, then this trick might help you. If your enemy is camping on the roof like this, then come near this door and climb up. And from here you kill your enemy by jumping. Or climb up the wall and kill him. For more bootcamp tricks, I made a separate video, check that out, link is in description. And the next trick is pre-aiming. Let me show you an example. So the first thing I noticed is the enemy is running towards the stairs, so I pre-aimed at stairs and fired, but only few shots were connected, and the enemy's next position would be the window, so I pre-aimed at this window and fired, because I know he's going to run near that window, and my shots were connected and enemy died. And I'm sure he's going to report me. So you just have to follow this picture. If your enemy is running on the stairs, then you should directly pre-aim at window number 1 and fire. If enemy survived, quickly change aim towards window number 2 and fire. Here is another example. If you see your enemy running towards stairs, then you have to pre-aim as following numbers. I would highly recommend skipping the number 1 and go directly to number 2 if you can't aim quickly. Because this trick depends on how quick you react and how fast you aim. You can also do this trick in different buildings, but it's totally up to you. If you understand how this trick works, then use your creativity and predict your enemy's next move and kill your enemy through windows, doors. This trick totally depends on how quickly you react and sometimes depends on luck. This one is a glitch, but you can use it as a trick. You can run while shooting by using this glitch. Your gun will not aim at the enemy, but the bullets will still hit them. How to use it? But in iPhone or iPad, this trick will randomly activate while switching between guns. I still have no idea how this works in iPhone, but I use iPhone, and it randomly works. In Android, you need to hold the fire button and open recent apps, and quickly open the game, and now you can run while shooting. Use this trick before this gets patched. Practice in training grounds and TDM. And surprise your enemy with this glitch in classic matches. If you jump down from a high place, you make a sound. But if you punch while jumping down, you won't make any sound. Few examples. The enemy is punching while jumping. No sound. Jump without a punch. You can hear the sound. If your enemy is camping in this building, you can directly climb and reach the second floor by climbing from this door. And check if you could spot any campers and kill your enemy. Many of you asked me how to predict next zone. Let me tell you one thing, you can't just predict zone, it's totally random. But there is a trick to be always inside of next zone, or at least close to next zone or next circle. Let's just imagine this red circle is the first zone. And Pachinki is in the middle of the circle. And these are the possible outcomes of the next circle. There might be more, but that's all I can think of. But Pachinki will always be in the next circle because the middle part or center part of the circle will always be in next zone. So if you stay in middle you will most likely to be in the next circle. Here are the few examples. The red circle in the middle part will be inside of the next circle. And once again red circle is center part and it will be in the next zone. It will be similar in other maps. Because every map has a different algorithm, but it will be similar to each other. And zone might end up in water rarely like 1 out of 100 or sometimes 1 out of 1000. If the zone formed in water, get a boat. Try to carry at least more than 3 smoke grenades, that might help you in the final circle, or maybe if you fighting against campers. The enemy is camping behind these boxes. If I rush, enemy has TPP advantage, so it's risky to rush. So I threw a smoke grenade, and then he thought it was a real grenade and came out from the cover, and that's an easy kill. In the final circle, if you have to be snake then remove your bag and pan and secondary weapon, then you will be harder to spot. Here are few examples with bag and without a bag. So always remove your bag in the final circle, so it will be harder for your enemy to spot you. Try different loadouts and different weapons like shotguns, SMGs, and assault rifles. Try to learn every weapon in this game. Sometimes if you get unlucky you might end up getting VSS or any other unpopular guns, but they are not useless if you use them correctly. You can do some serious deadly damage to your enemy. So always try new weapons in classic matches, or I would highly recommend playing TDM and unlocking weapons attachments for every gun as possible. Don't drive towards the enemy in a straight line. You can easily get killed because spraying down a vehicle in a straight line towards the enemy is a lot easier. So try to move your vehicle left or right, or I would highly recommend stop the vehicle far away from the enemy and take the fight, but don't stop right in front of the enemies. If you are trying to kill snakes with vehicle, try to kill them before they notice you. Here is an example. Don't do this mistake. Don't drive towards the enemy in a straight line when the enemy is shooting at you. Here is a special trick to push your enemy. If you hear reloading sound and enemy is in extremely close range, then you should rush and kill while your enemy is reloading. You can hear reloading sound up to 20 to 25 meters. But I would highly recommend pushing at the enemy when you're extremely close, that is around 5 to 10 meters. Reloading gun will take at least 1 second, so whenever you push, while the enemy is reloading you will have an advantage for 1 second, even sometimes milliseconds matter, so try to be as fast as possible. You can use this trick to trick your enemy into rushing at you. Reload and change to secondary weapon and kill your enemy. Here are some 200 IQ Pachinki tricks that will help you if you can remember them. If your enemy is in this house, then you should climb on this balcony wall and jump on this small house. And now from here, you can easily knock your enemy. Your enemy will have no idea how you did that. You can even reach this building by jumping near this window, and then climb and enter and surprise your enemy. If your enemy is camping in this place, then come near this small house and climb the door. From here you can knock your enemy and you can even jump and get into the house. If a full squad is rushing towards you, you can simply come near this window and jump down while pulling your joystick backwards, and now you can camp from here, but be careful from other sides. They can clearly see you. You can jump from one building to another one in this way. If your enemy is in the next building, then you can use the same trick again. Go near the window and jump while pulling your joystick backwards, and now you can move, but while moving you need to use crouch near the windows so you don't fall down. And once you reached edge, you have to jump with your full power to reach this building, and once you reached, check for campers and then climb and kill your enemy. Similarly, you can use this trick in many houses. You can climb this triple-story building by jumping on this door and climbing on it, and you can check if anyone is camping here, and then jump on this window to reach the first floor. Or you can do this trick by Godnixon. Climb on this wall and jump on this obstacle, and from here you can reach the first floor. Similarly, you can do the same thing in another triple-story building. Here is the last trick. You can jump directly into next building. All you have to do is climb on this balcony wall and jump on this window and get inside. From here you can easily kill your enemies. Always remember, sometimes your enemy might get lucky. No matter how good you play, you might die from a small mistake you make.
Zindex tips and tricks, let's go. Huh?
Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And comment down below what video should I make next. And hope you enjoy my bot gameplay. See you guys in the next video.
There's a car behind.
Best days passing by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. Will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll say eternal. My luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around. Just give your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's better rest in our fear. Tell me when it's over. I will be the greatest.